Next on the hot seat, St. Francis, Brooklyn, just down the street here in downtown Brooklyn, along with former Terriers head coach Brenda Milano. I'm Dave Popkin. John Thurston is here. He's the head coach of the Terriers in his third season. They were picked third this year, and Eilidh Simpson is also here joining us at Barclays Center. Let's talk about last year's team a little bit. 19 wins, nice step up, 10 wins in league play. How many people back from that team, and what do you need to do to retool?
Well, we have basically our starting lineup intact, with the exception of Jessica Kaufman, who graduated in 3 years and went back to Australia to go into graduate school. But everyone else from our starting lineup has returned. Where we're a little bit different this year is on the bench. Last year we had an experienced bench with Jazz Robinson and Kylie Grabby, who both played very well, and they were seniors. And we also brought Sarah Benedetti off the bench last year. So we went 8 deep with basically 8 starters. We're replacing our bench this year with freshmen. And even though they are on the front end, they're a very talented group of freshmen, they're still freshmen. So we're trading a little bit of experience for inexperience, maybe picking up a little bit of talent, but it's going to take them a little bit of time, I think, to adjust to the Division I basketball.
Eilidh, you played on Great Britain's national team this summer. What was that experience like, and how do you feel it can benefit you now going into your senior year?
Yeah, it was definitely a great experience, practicing every day against those older, bigger, stronger bodies. It was definitely beneficial for my game, and definitely learned a lot about myself, and I'm hoping it's taught me some leadership skills to bring back to Brooklyn and just really help the team from there.
Coach, you're picked number 3 in preseason. What do you think it's going to be like this year for the team? They have the playoff experience. What do you think is the next step in them handling those expectations?
Well, we won't talk about that. That's not something that we really get into. Basically, what we try to do is take technique and execution and mesh that with effort. If you can do those things, you have a shot at reaching your potential, and wherever that may be. Because as you know, in this league, one player can make a difference on any team. So preseason predictions don't mean a lot, because we don't know what the status of different freshmen are going to be. So all you know, in our program, what we try to do is be the best that we can be, to work every day to get better, and not worry about those things. And I really think that the players have bought into that, and that kind of takes the pressure off of trying to match any previous season or any expectation.
Let me just ask you personally, I mean, you're coming off of the best season that St. Francis has ever had in school history. First time ever being invited to the WNIT. As a head coach, what does it feel like to be a part of such history, and what was the most challenging part getting there?
That's Brenda. Why didn't you tell me you were going to ask me that question? I really don't know. I think when you laid a great groundwork, I think, and you played a tremendous role obviously in recruiting this year's senior class, and what they've done is they've achieved both on the court and off the court. Together our starting lineup has a 3.75 grade point average. That's pretty good. If Eilidh wasn't a starter, it would even be better. But they're very intelligent young women on the court and off the court, and I think they've bought into the way that we do things. We call it the Terrier way. It's not a flashy name, but it's just a way of doing things that you hope players buy into. As we say, it's not the right way, the wrong way, or the only way, but it's just our way. And it's worked a little bit. So we're really pleased with that.
Coach, thanks so much. Have a great year, Eilidh. Thanks for coming over.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you.
you.
Walking back or taking a cab? I mean, it's only a couple blocks.
Subway.
Okay, of course.
The 2 or the 3.
We'll be back here in Brooklyn in just a few minutes with the St. Francis Red Flash. That's next here on NEC Front Row and ESPN3.